what thought was the butt crack of dawn, but apparently it's 6 o'clock in the morning, with thoughts in my head after eating an incredibly delicious and nutritious, organic, no-tilled vegetable stir fry yesterday. And I figured before I took a shower, before I had breakfast, before I would do anything, I want to get this very, very powerful thought that I woke up with this morning out of my head and into history. Her story in 2026. So I woke up this morning reflecting on the farm. If you've been following me for the last couple of days, then you'll know that we just sold my grandparents' 40-acre farm. And, I thought, obviously, I was very emotional about it because it was in my life for 40 years and so many memories there and all that, right? But at the same time, I was reflecting on it deeper, obviously, after having that super nutritious organic meal from the Japanese organic farm near me, which got my mind thinking about a lot of things, as nutrition will do, right? And I was thinking, I wonder if my connection with that farm goes deeper than just my grandfather and those memories, to the energetics that are on that property, because it was built, I have to look at the actual dates, but it was built in, I think, the late or mid 1800s, maybe early 1900s, I don't know. And it it was purchased by, or built by, the one of the first freed slaves, maybe in Connecticut, woman slaves, maybe in Connecticut or in the United States. I don't know, not sure. But I woke up this morning feeling that energetically and so potently, and reflecting on it and thinking, wow, in the early 1900s or the mid, I don't know when she bought the house, maybe let's just say the late 1800s. So she, whoever this woman was a slave. I don't know what she was doing. Clearly she was educated. But in the early 1900s, late 1800s, this woman who faced such clear oppression somehow managed to purchase around 24 acres and carve out a peaceful life for herself. And yet here I am in 2026. I'm 40 years old. I've never owned a home. I've never gone through the audacity, the trauma of being a slave in this lifetime. And yet, I feel, my soul feels, I feel like it's unreal. It's almost like, how could this be? How could a woman in the early 1900s, late 1800s, who's so oppressed, somehow free herself and immediately just buy this land and find her peace, you know? And you could say, oh, well, maybe there were less people in America at that time, and, whatever, all these things. No, I think like land was cheap because people were more free and we hadn't given up as many of our rights so willingly. Oh, okay, I'll jump through a million hoops and I'll strive and I'll struggle. And in this lifetime, some souls, they don't have a problem doing that. But for old souls, for certain individuals like myself, it's just never felt natural, to struggle and strive and jump through hoops just to own land